Hello there. This is my copyright assignment presentation for teachers on my copyright assignment that I did for students. This is going to be using the Azure model as well. So the first letter in the Azure model is to analyze learners. Who is the audience of this lesson? So these students are most likely familiar with technology and social media from their life experience. They most likely have a cell phone, a tablet, a computer at home, or in their classroom. For students who have a little bit less familiarity, we're going to have a small intro lesson on technology, and then also always allow students to choose between different medias, such as video, audio, text, books, anything. If they choose not to use technology, that'll be okay. All right, the S is state objectives. What do the students need to learn? The learning outcomes of this assignment is to understand copyright laws, fair use, and public domains. The AASL standard that goes along with this is that learners follow ethical and legal guidelines for gathering and using information by responsibly applying information, understanding the ethical use, and then evaluating information for accuracy. S is for selecting strategies and resources. That's basically what can you use to teach. In the copyright lesson, we will be using a slides presentation, a small group discussion, a quiz, books, and technology. For you, utilizing resources, the first is you got to prepare. Students can find the copyright info for variable texts. So we have to find books, websites, images, etc. that already have specific copyright information for the students to find. We will be presenting this lesson in the library, so that way they have access to computers and books and other resources. And then preparing the learners, the lesson will start with the learning objectives and some unfamiliar vocabulary, explaining copyright, fair use, and public domain. R, require learner participation. How will the students engage in this lesson? There will be a small group discussion. They will work collaboratively to find copyright info on various pre-planned texts. So those are the texts that we prepared in the last slide. There will also be a small quiz to demonstrate their knowledge of the content, and then a self-reflection. We want students to evaluate how they feel they understand copyright laws and how comfortable they are implementing them. So if they walk away with this from this lesson understanding copyright laws and they're comfortable using them, that's the big thing, is that we need to make sure that they are comfortable and aware. E is evaluate. So based on how the students did on the quiz, discussions, and how they feel about their comfort levels on the content, this will inform if the lesson was effective and what can be changed for next time. Maybe we have fewer books, fewer resources, or maybe we dive into more examples on copyright use and public domain. This is the rubric that we came up with. The first one is just copyright laws. So basically the student is able to correctly identify the copyright laws and their meanings. Same with fair use. They can describe the fair use law, and then public domain. And then the last one is finding copyright information in that small group. The student is able to find the information on various texts. So even if it's a image or a video or a book, the student is able to find that information and is able to use that going forward. That is all I have on this lesson. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please let me know.